counting down to first pitch here in the Bronx. It's the Phillies and Yankees one more time, and it comes your way next. From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Welcome to Yankees baseball here on the show. Matt Vasgersian here with you. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's focus first on the two starters that get the ball here this afternoon.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
All right, Steve, EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. They'll match it up against the big fella, as you see the numbers right there for the right-hander Matt Latos. Ben Revere will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
For Philadelphia, center fielder, Ben Revere.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. You know, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, EK, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They've put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
Swinging a ground ball to first, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. So Latos off to a good start here in the first, and with that, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Zach Cozart digs in at the plate. First pitch coming. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And this is fouled straight back. Latos ready with another 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
So far, first two hitters haven't given him much to worry about. He's making quick work of everybody in this lineup in the early going, so looking to set the tone early on for his guys.
Adam Lind will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Starting lineup for the Yankees, as presented by Joe Girardi, will look like this. Carlos Carrasco will be on the mound to face them. And this is a guy that needs to establish the inside part of the plate because his stuff is such that he'll have a hard time getting by if he doesn't mix in location well. Now we'll look at the way the Phillies will line up behind him. There's Everett Cabrera now, so he'll be the one to get things going in the home half of the first.
Second baseman, Everett Cabrera.
Fastball in there for a called strike. EK, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here in this scoreless ball game. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
Now the pitch. Swung on and grounded foul. Now another 0-2. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Reed is under this one, and he puts it away for the first out. And with one away, there's a good look at the new Yankee Stadium. As mentioned many times, the dimensions are exactly the same as they were across the street. Still a great park for left-handed hitters, as evidenced by the short 314 down the right field line. Not quite as forgiving for righties as that Death Valley area out in left center extends to a full 399 feet. One of, if not the deepest in baseball. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. And a leap at short, but it's over his glove, and it could be extra bases. Now Ellsbury's looking for 3. The relay. And Ellsbury's going to have himself a triple.
Not something you see out of him all that often. Just his second triple of the year, but this was good base running awareness to take the extra base.
David Rosario will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Now the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. Now a ball hit high and deep out there to left center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Well, you know, he needed to make sure that he could cash in on that one-out triple. And the sacrifice fly is going to get the job done. That's a good piece of hitting.
Paul Goldschmidt will dig in now. 1 home run shy of 20 for the season so far. Here's the first offering. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Now a bullet back up the middle. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. He's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because it would have taken his head off.
Gary Sanchez will stand in for the first time, and you see the numbers there as he's done well during this 10-game streak. Now the first pitch, and a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Might have caught him a little by surprise there, but this is going to work out nicely for him. And now they've got a chance with 2 away to get a second run on the board in the very first inning.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. From the belt, the pitch, and a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Darren Ruff will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Cody Ashe will stand in as he'll enter play 4th in the National League batting race. First pitch on the way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. The right-hander deals on 1-2. On a big swing there, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is in there safely with their first hit so far, a 1-out double.
Batting 6, left fielder, Roberto Duran.
Roberto Duran will stand in, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball the past few days as you see his numbers from the last 5 ball games. Here's the first offering. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that should tie our ball game as this is down for extra bases. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Well, not wasting any time right here. He gets that first pitch fastball and just smokes it into the corner. That allows him to pull into second base easily with an RBI double.
Standing in now, Herb Fuentes, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 9 homers and 29 driven in. He waits, now the pitch. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one, 0-2.
Nice comeback here to get it 0-2. And now you've got to put that early run behind you and make sure that this doesn't get any worse.
Watch for a minute.
From the stretch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 1 out and a runner on second base. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. This is grounded foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Line hard into left. And that's going to get down out there. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Well, that's a base hit he desperately needed. He's seen that batting average fall under the Mendoza line, so he's in danger of losing playing time if he doesn't get his act together.
Jonathan Scope will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Stanton has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
That just didn't get enough of that one to get that run home, so that's probably a wide decision to hold at third.
A.C. Reed will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Now here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here's Latos now on 0-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. One for the Phillies here on the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. All even at 1 apiece. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in, looking for a bleeder, a bloop single, anything to kickstart the average a bit because he's had a rough go of it these past 6 ball games. First pitch to him. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Pitch on the way. Now the 0-1 is swung on and hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
There's nothing easy about this play right here. It's a high chopper, so he knows he's going to have to field and throw it pretty much all in one motion. And he does so here to get his man. That's a nice play.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Fouled back. Now the 1-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 1-2. And this will be fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now another 1-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He'll try again, 1-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Didi Gregorius will stand in now, and he's certainly one to be wary of as you see the numbers there. Scorching hot these past 10 ball games. First offering on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Now here it comes. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
Now here's the pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We've played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Ben Revere is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Center fielder, number 2.
And we'll start the third with a swing and a ground ball out to short. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's one more look at it right here. Tough to tell for sure from that angle. We'll have to wait and see what the signal is from the dugout.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so they will not challenge the play, and the call will stand with the runner safe at first base. Zach Cozart will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. Another fastball, another called strike, 0-2 now.
He just might be up there taking pitches, waiting for that base runner to go, but not going to be able to take anymore.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Adam Lind will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
And he's showing some real life with that fastball. That's a great spot on a 1-0 pitch.
Here's the 1-1. Chopper foul. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really off to a tough start this series. Remember, he had the hat trick in game 1 yesterday, and now he's got another strikeout here. Sometimes when you get in a rut like this, they're not always easy to climb out of.
Darren Ruff will stand in. He grounded out his first time. He's ready. Now the pitch. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
Let's go, guys.
He's ready now. The pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Here's Latos now on 0-2. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. He'll go to Everett for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Todd Frazier will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Reed is underneath this one, and very quickly 1 gone. MLB The Show, your home for Yankee baseball all season long. You get a look there at what's on tap for the Bombers over the course of the next 7 days. Everett Cabrera will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Yeah, it took him a few batters to get it going in the first, but after that first inning run, he's come back to retire the next 6 in a row.
Jacoby Ellsbury will dig in. He tripled and later scored his first time around. That's popped up out towards short right field. Scope will wait on it, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Cody Ashe will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Cody Ashe.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The pitch. Lined into right field for a leadoff single. Throw into second. And he will make it there as he starts the 4th with a leadoff double.
Pretty safe to say he was sitting on the fastball there. He's out in front of this pitcher. He just drills it right down the line, and that'll put him in a good position here with a runner on second and nobody out.
In now, Roberto Duran, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. Another extra base hit to add to the total. Now 19 on the year. Comes set, now the pitch. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. A little flip on to first will take care of him, but meanwhile that will move a man up to third now with 1 away.
But that's just a really nice job right there. After the leadoff double, I don't care who the next guy is, he has to, at the very least, make a productive out. And that's a good job right there as he gets his man to third, now with just 1 out.
Herb Fuentes will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
He's set, now the pitch. Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Manufactured run right there. You get the double to start the inning off, and then it's all about get him over and get him in. And 2 straight ground outs do that job.
Jonathan Scope try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Hard hit down the line. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
And now you just start to wonder, how much is the heat taken out of this guy? You see the pitch count. It's not all that bad just yet, but he's been in and out of trouble a few times already. So he's definitely had some max effort innings.
A.C. Reed will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Now the 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and This sure ain't gonna help.
Here comes a 1-2. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Philadelphia's on top, 2-1. David Rosario will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. This ball will be chopped foul. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And that is 27 for him on the year as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0.
That's a pitch that you got to stay on top of, or else it'll take off on you just like that one did.
1-0 pitch now. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Cozart. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Gary Sanchez dig in with 1 in and 1 away. First pitch coming. Fouled back. Now the pitch. One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now.
So far, he's the only guy that struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
Here's the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The next 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Kind of a double-edged sword right there. He wants to bounce a curveball to get a swing through, and he gets it, but then he's got to worry about that ball maybe getting away. Fortunately, that's a nice play to keep it close and get the runner out at first.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here, 0-2.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now, and 2 strikes here as well.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We played 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Ben Revere will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Now the first pitch of the inning is a fly ball out to straightaway left. Rosario moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Zach Cozart will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, it'll start becoming a mind. You'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Here it comes. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he's going to beat him at their own game here as this is sharply hit to the left side and through for a base hit.
Well, that shift can be a gamble sometimes. They're playing straight up. This is probably an out, but since they're shifted well over to right field, this finds a seam.
Didi Gregorius will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. There to play it is Lind, and there's 1 away.
This has been the story all afternoon. They have just not been able to get on top of this fastball. Here's another pop-up to prove it.
Todd Frazier will dig in here. Flew out his first time around. First pitch coming. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone, but you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one gets away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Just a 4-seam fastball that time. Nothing too out of the ordinary. It just sort of looked like it got on him just a little bit quicker than he expected, and they're going to hit him with a pass ball for that one. That's called laziness. And now just look at all 3 of these pitches here on show track. First one, not a strike. Not a strike, and not a strike either. Now, that's no question that it could be 3-0 right now, but instead, he's headed back to the Pines.
Everett Cabrera will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Here's another 0-2. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. Here's another 1-2. And oh, he got the glove up in time as this ball grills him. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he'd hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. And quite a turn of events there, as not only is he on a drop third strike, but a run scores as well. David Rosario. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the first pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he just sneaks in there, and it's a double steal.
Boy, they have really taken some liberties against this guy here in the inning. Not only have they been hitting him hard, but now they're running wild off him too, as both guys move up 90 feet on the double steal.
Second and third, 2 away. The 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
This is the kind of inning he's not pitching efficiently. He's just trying to be too darn fine, not trusting his stuff.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Here it comes, 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. 5 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 3-2.
Leading off for Philadelphia, designated hitter,
Darren Ruff is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius ashore. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
That slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Cody Ashe is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing.
On to first, and a fine start to the inning here for Latos, 2 away. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Roberto Duran will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch. And a pretty feeble effort that time as this is tapped in front of the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Paul Goldschmidt will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the 6th. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Gary Sanchez will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
First pitch on the way. And this will be fouled away. comes set. Now the pitch. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Duran is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
So a runner at first now with one away and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Here's the first offering. Here's one hit towards the hole. To second for one. On to Lind. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Back here in the Bronx. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th, but before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Herb Fuentes will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. Latos back to work as he gets ahead of the first man to greet him here, 0-1. The pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
If I didn't know any better, I think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Jonathan Scope comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Latos ready with another 0-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there, as we're going to get another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that replay, and we're going to have to see what the word from the dugout is. Remember, the ruling on the field is safe.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so they will not challenge the play, and the call will stand with the runner safe at first base. A.C. Reed is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. He waits, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance. Runner goes for second. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Again, a 1-2. That's hard hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
All right, now just playing a little station-to-station baseball, and nothing wrong with that at this point in the ballgame. Especially because now you get that possible tying run into scoring position at second base, still just one out. And meanwhile, you also get the potential go-ahead run on base as well.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's Ben Revere, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
Here's Latos now on 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
And the Phils know that one key hit here could make a big impact on the outcome of the ball game.
swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
And now that would have fallen under the infield fly rule if it was a fair ball. No matter, he goes over to make the catch here in foul territory.
Zach Cozart will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Pause, now the pitch. Fouled back. He's ready, now the pitch. Now here's a line drive, and this may turn things around. It's down for extra bases. And that's going to tie our ball game as the runner scores from second to make it 3-3 now.
Well, these two teams have been pretty evenly matched all throughout this game, and now that's reflected on the scoreboard as well, as he gets a good pitch to hit right there and doubles home a run to square things up in this game here in the late going.
Adam Lind will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one, usually a major force in their offense.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Well, he's got a big pitch coming up here. That would be huge if he could get out of this with the game still even.
Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Well, the run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Brian McCann will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off the home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good, strong throw to first to get him easily.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Revere is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Well, this ball was hit pretty hard, and he's just hoping to get on base as the go-ahead run. But it kind of hangs up there a little bit too long, and it finds the outfielder's glove.
Here's Todd Frazier now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
And the pitch. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Ready with another 0-2. This is lined into left field, a base hit.
Yeah, a nice effort here at third. He gets on it pretty quickly. Maybe if he's a foot taller, he's got a shot, but this one had left field written all over.
Stepping in now, Everett Cabrera. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. The Yanks leave one. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Darren Ruff will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Justin Wilson will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Darren Ruff will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Now here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Now the pitch. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And a bouncing ball, foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ellsbury is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. A look at our line score here in the 8th inning at Yankee Stadium. All tied as this one promises to go right down to the wire. Cody Ashe will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. And a fastball's in there for strike one. One out, nobody on. And now a pitch on the way. Now he dials down on that one, but the result's the same. It's a called strike as he's in the hole now, 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Now here's the pitch. Hit hard, but foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Here's another 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Roberto Duran will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch to him. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. Phillies down in order, still tied 3-3. Ken Giles is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Now here it comes. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Now the 1-2. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
He goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. There to play it is Lind, and there's one away.
And this is right where they wanted this. You see it on show track there? They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Into the box, David Rosario. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field is second of the game as they take the lead 4-3.
Big spots. This home crowd has seen him do this time and time again this year. He's been their big gun all year, and he delivers another lightning bolt here to give his guys the lead here in the late innings.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. That previous home run believed to be in the neighborhood of 430 feet. Here it comes. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there. And all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
The pitch. Rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
That's the way you want to see guys respond after giving up a home run. You know, some guys, they go into a shell, they hang their heads. Some guys get a little gun shy, they start to nibble at the corners. This guy, he gets teed off. He comes right after the next guy in the lineup. If I'm a pitching coach, that's what I want to see.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. The 1-0. And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. The Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Last chance coming up for the fighting Phils. It's now 4-3 Bombers.
Your attention, please.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable 4-seed indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Herb Fuentes will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Pitch on the way. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
And that's right where you want to be with your specialty pitches. If you can start them knee-high and let them dip out of the strike zone, you'll have a lot of success with locations like that one.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, it's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Jonathan Scope will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Well, if there is one worry about a closer throwing this hard, if anyone squares up on a fastball, this game could be tied before you know it.
Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Oh, he is intimidating. There's no arguing that.
Bases are empty, one man out. Swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you get a good sense of his value to this ball club watching this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, and now they're an out away from wrapping this thing up.
Into the box now, A.C. Reed. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Now the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss, so the Phils are down to what could be their final strike now.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Oh, this ball's well hit. It's going to split the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2 now. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Well, they say nothing's ever safe until that 27th out is recorded, and they've gotten 26, but now a 2-out double here in the ninth is going to put the tying run in scoring position at second base, and we're definitely at DEFCON 1 now. They're a single away from letting this game slip away from them.
Here's Ben Revere. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
2 out here and a runner at second. Chapman ready, the 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Excellent work to finish this one off, and he picks up save number 30 now on the year.
Ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, runs at something of a premium here in this matchup, so it doesn't make it quite as hard to find our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
You've got the power, you've got the respect, you've got the power.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top, 4-3. So long from the Bronx.
No errors. They left 5 men on base. For Philadelphia, 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.